From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.
Lasath, the Divine.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life.
We're live.
Boobs.
Okay.
Awesome. Go to bed.
Don't tell me what to do, Stasia.
Hello, everybody.
Go ahead, honey.
Welcome to the chaos that is Nerd Asylum by Night, which is our Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play charity stream where we are raising money for Riley's Children's Hospital. Everybody ready for this tonight? It's ladies' night. It's going to be a good night. If you would like to donate to our Extra Life campaign, there is a link below the stream. If you are watching this on YouTube later, there should be a link in the description. And your donations can affect the game in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with that, what happened last time with our kindred? Stasia watched a door. Lucian and Basil went out to the club. And Lindsay went and confronted her father about some questionable bullshit that happened to her that caused her to be the way she is, both with her voice and as a kindred, you know? And she also met Del, a Toreador, who we have heard very much of but had not yet seen.
Also found out that she did not play D&D.
No, Del, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She would never.
I feel like that's a challenge that Lindsay is going to have to take on.
Oh, honey, you look. She lives with Gideon and Prada.
That's crazy that they, like, these are, like, real different people and they all live under the same roof. But then again...
If you don't think that they've been trying to get her to play for 20-something years...
I feel like Lindsay could come in with her big old puppy dog ass.
You can try. Anyway, we're going to pick up a few nights later, where after helping Lindsay with her hair once again, Basil left to go and do his usual Ubering. And oddly enough, Lucian asked for a ride somewhere. He didn't say where, but he took his ghost hunting equipment. And so we find ourselves with the two girls of the coterie, left alone in the shop on a normal Thursday night.
Lindsay is in the most un-Lindsay outfit that could possibly be, and it is a onesie. She is sitting on the sofa with her Squishmallow, George, and is ready to watch movies.
I feel like a bat onesie is pretty Lindsay, actually.
Yeah, I mean, but it's not something like people have. She's always been like put together. That she's still wearing makeup. That was she woke up and went, this still has to be a thing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then was like, looks like it's just you and me, so movies?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, we have to watch Velocipaster.
Oh, no. We're watching Rubber.
No, we just watched Rubber with Dave.
Oh, come on!
Why does it always have to be Rubber?
Boobs!
So? Velocipaster!
Ugh, thanks killing.
It's closer to Thanksgiving we can do that.
All right. Velocipaster it is.
Yes.
Oh. This is so terrible! Boo! I almost forgot.
Hmm?
Can you all please roll the rouse check for me for the nights?
I thought we were gonna get away with it.
Nah. You thought you could distract me with these terrible B movies. I mean, if Victor had shown up, I would have
many am I
suggested
supposed to be
Wolf
rolling
Cop,
again?
but just one black die.
One blank die.
You can't fail.
You can. That's the only thing
blank.
you can do.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
got a
Like
blank.
me. I got a blank.
Oh no.
But hey,
I've
I've
guess
been
what?
very hangry lately. I don't like eating out of bags.
Yeah, I did succeed. I am not hungrier.
Oh shit. I put you down as 2. So Lindsay's at 1, Stassi is at 2.
Ah, sorry.
Cool.
I'm also going to apologize to our viewers. I will be looking over here because that's where the bigger screen of everybody is.
It's all good.
That's just how Streamlabs wanted to do it. So
Okay, so you guys start off a night of terrible B movies with Velocipaster.
Okay, I made popcorn, but just to smell it.
it smells awful to me.
Oh.
It's okay. Like, it's fine. I'll just hold my breath.
Good
But
point.
yeah.
Do you want to throw it at the TV with me? See, this is why we need a dog. Or a Roomba.
I will go with the Roomba. The dogs
She,
don't like
pulls
us.
out- she pulls out her phone and she just starts fucking Amazoning fucking Roombas.
Fair. We break enough shit too that like there should probably be a Roomba. It's a lot of broken glass.
I like how you say we.
I mean, I'm sure one day I'll break something. I just flipped a table the last time. Nothing was broken.
Flashbacks to every time I've fucking done anything violent in this house. Yeah, definitely a we thing. So yeah, you think we should put a charging port over there and like maybe one over there?
We should definitely have more than one. The shop's a little bit big.
Okay, so one for the shop, one
One-
for the house,
Yeah.
one for the upstairs.
So 3.
3 Roombas. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you know what would be fun? Having a hand vacuum on the stairs. So when we're going up and down the stairs, we could knee on the way up or knee on the way down. Okay,
I feel like
will-
you're the only one that's gonna do that.
That's what we have Jessica for. I won't let her do that. Speaking of,
Yeah, what about her?
should we invite her? You know, like just to get to know her, because maybe she is a ghoul and doesn't know it.
I don't think that's a thing that you don't know.
I mean, it could be. Okay, like hear me out. What if I'm trying to sneak it in? Like, what if I did it, right? I definitely put it in her fucking coffee way too goddamn easy, and then she'll just do whatever the fuck you say. And she wouldn't know any
But
better.
you didn't do anything that Lucian said, so I feel like that's a contradiction.
Okay, I did a lot of what Lucian said, and it took a lot of balls to go against anything he ever told me to do. Besides, half the time he doesn't mean anything he says anyways. Like I was trying to tell you, he's not as bad as he's done a lot of really shitty shit. It's just
Oh, no, listen, I'm a little over the whole hating Lucian thing, like I'm doing my own thing now. What?
yeah, he didn't kill your dad.
No,
And
no,
then
no,
lie to
no,
you
no, no.
about it.
Like, you can definitely be mad at him. That's fine. He didn't kill my dad. I have other people to hate, obviously.
You want to know something weird?
Sure.
I don't hate him. I just hate what he felt he needed to do.
So here's the thing. It's not like he could have known that you would show up at his shop after he murdered your father.
No, that's definitely not at all the issue. It's just the fact that I did, and he knew
Yeah.
I was looking for him and then let me look for him.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Like, I'm not disputing that. That is 100% very fucked up.
And then he had the box the whole entire time. Like, I just
Have you ever realized, like, are there more boxes that are gonna show up for, like, Lucian and Basil? Because you got a box and I got a box, and
I guess.
yeah.
That is weird. Have you been getting notes from mysterious sources?
No, I just get
What
fucking
about
text messages
text
from my
message?
fucking ex.
He sucks.
Oh, yeah, he sucks.
And she like smiles and she like does little things like
Ah.
okay, so you know what else is weird?
Hmm.
She looks towards the basement.
No, I don't. We're here to watch movies. I have a onesie now and a squishmallow named George.
Okay, well, George could watch our back. Or we could invite Jessica and just watch movies with Jessica all night or half the night until we get tired and fall asleep.
I don't really want to invite Jessica here at night just yet, if that's okay.
Oh, come on.
Maybe like next time the guys are out. How much interaction have you had with her? I've had none.
So, about that,
Oh fuck.
I mean, we talked about work, and I interviewed her, and that was the time at the door. She said she likes red hot chili peppers.
The food or the band? You don't know, do you?
Listen, okay, I had a lot on my mind that day.
I understand.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. I mean, like maybe we should invite her over to get to know her, but I get it. You're right.
I mean, like, eventually, maybe a good idea. Kind of want to make sure that we know what's going on in our own home before we invite her over in case she's like a Snoopy bitch.
you know, you're not wrong. And since you said that, she just keeps looking over at the door.
Really? The basement? The gross basement
Okay, we don't know if it's gross.
full of rats and spiders?
Leave it to the fucking Toreador.
I want to know specifically what you're afraid of. Oh, nothing. So we're going down the stairs. Okay. Sounds great. Look, Lucien isn't here to stop us or lie to us or hide something.
What if we open the door and Lucian just like appears?
I feel like we would have more questions than answers, but I feel like that would just be a typical Lucien fucking thing to goddamn do.
What if we open the
Lucian's
door?
an AI hotel. He's an AI hotel.
What if we open the door and like we get
Why would Lucien do that? And he would have said something if we did. And if we did, so
Would he
what? It's my house!
would he
At
have
least half my house!
would he have told us? Would he? I don't think he would.
He's working on it. He can't just change over day.
Oh, no. What I'm saying is, would he have told us if he warded the door? I don't know if he would, or if he would have remembered that he did it.
Okay. Well, if he did, then so what?
So what?
Okay, the worst thing, I feel like if there was like a bomb attached to that door and that was the ward and we opened the door, that Lucien would tell us that there was a bomb attached to the door. That'd be a dick thing to do. Okay, you know what? I'll open the door and you avenge me. And she just gets up.
Oh,
and she goes to the pillow.
We're watching movies!
She goes over there and she just like, "Rah!"
We're in the middle of a movie. Look, Voltaire just showed up.
I paused the movie. I'm pausing it.
Of course you would.
If we're at the part where Aurelio Voltaire shows up, I pause the goddamn movie.
It pauses with Voltaire on the screen.
Who
Oh
first
my
walks
God.
in with like the curtain. Yeah, good.
That's
Fuck.
where it's gonna be the rest of the night. Okay, so Stasia, what you doing?
Dying. She's gonna explode because of wards.
In the words of Venom,
No.
it's killing time, or it's time to die, and it's like, that's the spirit. I was talking about us.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so Stasia, you go and put your hand on the doorknob.
Yep.
There is no flash.
Oh, I
There
didn't
is-
even. It's not even like.
There is no flash. There is no pain. But the door is locked. So you go and reach for it and just and it doesn't move.
I mean, don't you have keys to all the doors in this house?
I'm gonna look at the doorknob.
You know that you've never unlocked this door. You've never seen Lucian unlock the door.
Can I pick this lock? Do I?
Probably.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. My hand is stuck on my.
I go to get shoes. Because Lindsay doesn't have shoes on.
That's a smart idea. I'm gonna also get shoes.
I
I'm
can
gonna
grab
also
your
get-
shoes if you want me to.
Oh yeah, hey, can you get my pick lock kit? That's it looks like a wallet. I'm gonna need to really not judge me here and just thanks.
I get her pick lock thing.
Lock picks?
Whatever.
Lock picks.
Whatever.
Lock picks.
Whatever.
Okay. So Lindsay comes back downstairs with a couple pairs of shoes and a small wallet like.
It's
Thing.
a Spider-Man wallet.
Oh.
I have several. I feel like Stasia has different kind of wallets and I didn't know which one it was, so I just like scooped.
And it's just 5 different lockpick sets.
Well, I didn't know that. I just she
Exactly.
said wallet
Yeah.
and I was like,
You can't
Yeah.
be wrong.
I pulled them out of my pouch.
One's for like specific like types of doors, one's for heavy duty doors. Thanks, bro. All right, I'm gonna pick that bitch.
Yes, that would be a dexterity and larceny, please. Which is quite good for you. Remember, you have 2 hunger.
Larceny. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Yeah. So 5 successes. You easily. And it's not like it's unlike the other locks in this house, this shop, which you have undoubtedly had to lockpick at least once. It's honestly pretty standard. It just happens to not have a key that you have ever seen. And so you click the lock, no problem. The old style door handle turns and opens and reveals another door.
The fuck is this? Like,
This
is there like
door.
a door and then like a door?
So do they also just start getting smaller? Is this Alice
Yeah,
in fucking Wonderland?
Yeah,
What the fuck is happening?
Piece of shit. Thank God you brought all of those other smaller lock picks with you.
So no, the door that is behind the initial door is not like a normal door handle, just swing it open kind of door. It's almost looks like a very old timey vault door, where it's got the piping up the sides. It's got the circular spinning handle sort of thing. Stasia, you would know that this would take a certain combination. It would be like a combination lock type giant safe door.
Well, can't get in there, so let's go back to the movie. I walk back over to the sofa and jump over it and sit back down. About to hit play.
I'm glad I have supersonic ears now.
You want to roll me another Dex and Larceny?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a girls' night. And we're
It's a
breaking
girls'
into
night.
things.
Oh my gosh. You've never had any fun? 1, 2, 3.
At least not for the
4.
past 4 years.
Fuck off.
Damn, that's so sad. 4. She
4
got
successes?
you, dude. She got you.
Yes, God got me.
The universe is
Damn.
reading you for filth. All right, yeah. So for is that what's going on? I'm sorry, my light keeps changing and it's really fucking weird.
Ghosts.
So
That's what's gonna
4
happen in the fucking
successes.
basement.
It's a rave. So 4 successes is just fine, especially considering you have heightened senses that you can use in order to listen very carefully. And it's not like any big, like it's bigger than any safe that you've ever like picked or any small sort of combination lock that you've ever had to listen to. But it almost makes it easier because you're using heightened senses and you know what to listen for, and it's so big that it's like, oh yeah, I can't miss that.
If there was a this was an anime, she'd have like tears in her eyes from like happiness of like rob so many more books. I'm straight now. I'm straight and narrow now, but it's good to know.
And so with several clanks as you spin the circular handle, the door, which is kind of like a brass, a little bit inlaid with some gold. It's very, very Lucian, very old-fashioned, antique, fancy. It swings open, and now you see the staircase.
Office.
I was about to say another door.
Now you see another door. This is the entire session. It's just opening doors.
Stasia, come on.
And I opened it. I just come on. Come on.
Fine, but next time we watch movies, it's gonna not have to be rubber again.
Okay, you know what? You can pick whatever you want to watch. Except I do really, really want to watch Hocus Pocus.
Oh, that's a classic always. Down for
Okay.
that one. Completely.
Okay.
But rubber will be put away for now.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. I fucking get up and follow her. I leave George on the sofa.
Grumpily. Yes, George. George is there taking in Aurelio Vertero's visage on the TV. So the two of you head for the stairs and presumably head down.
Should we bring a flashlight? Ooh,
I
or
pull out
should
my
we bring
phone.
an old timey? Oh, come on! You don't want to like get a kerosene lantern or some stupid? Probably not. That sounds like a dumb idea.
Fire, Stasia?
Yeah, I think that maybe we could like get over this fear.
I don't think we can.
Maybe,
Honey.
dude, we have forever to fucking try. Okay,
No.
not tonight. Whatever.
I pull out my phone and turn on the flashlight.
Okay. So in the kind of austere flashlight that you've brought out, you can see worn wooden stairs that head downwards that kind of follow. It goes onto a landing and then follows down the wall. And it leads down next to this very dusty, dirty old brick wall into a similarly dusty and dirty room that's kind of hard to see all the way across because it's very occupied with different forms that have been covered with sheets. Maybe it looks like they're probably furniture, old furniture and that sort of thing. Just from your initial glance around, that's what you see is like a lot of old sheets that seem to be covering
Can I find
odd
a
forms.
light switch at all?
Nope.
Fucking Lucian, I swear to God. Okay, we're down here. There's shit. It's dirty. It's dusty.
Can both of you give me wits and awareness?
Yeah, sure.
It was weird. It was just a couple of days ago. I could have sworn I saw my dad. But look, I don't think. I thought I saw his ghost go down here, and I just, want to check it out. Since ghost is a thing. What am I looking for again? What am I doing?
Wits and awareness.
What's an awareness?
Whoa, 6.
5.
All right. So Lindsay, with your 5, as you sweep the room with your flashlight, you catch a weird kind of reflection for a second, and you realize that one of the forms seems to have the sheet kind of halfway off of it. Looks like it's a mirror, standing mirror. What?
Go ahead. I will say what
Oh.
I'm going to say after you
Okay.
tell Stasia what she sees.
And Stasia, as she's doing so, and you're just kind of bullshitting as you're looking around, you realize that there's an odd shape against the wall in the corner, kind of like a doorway, but it has been closed.
Like bricked off kind of thing?
No, just there's a lot of stuff in front of it, and
okay.
the door inside of it is closed.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know what vibe I'm getting right now?
Lucian needs to fucking clean his shit and inventory it. Jesus,
No.
dude.
No, I get the vibe that, like, we're in Cabin in the Woods, and if
I
we
love
pick
that
something up,
movie!
we're gonna die. It'll be a lot harder to kill us with, like, zombie things, but, like, what if all of this is a show?
Stasia does a very slow turn, just then I think we should continue to entertain. Or,
I do that on a daily basis as is.
well, then why are you complaining?
It's my
Let's go.
day off!
Oh my gosh, you put on a onesie and suddenly you don't want to do anything. Just do this one thing for me, okay? All right. I just want to make sure my dad's not down here. Like, knowing Lucian, what if he stuffed his body in one of these things and just fucking forgot about it and then closed the fucking door, and that's why he hasn't been down here for fucking forever.
Can I use heightened senses to smell? Do I smell any, like, rot or decay, like, bodies?
Give me what's an awareness with your aspects.
That's a lot of dice, Star.
It is a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dice, Star. So many dice. I have to. Oh, bye, dice. Gone forever.
Not anymore.
Bye. Oh my God.
That's what I said.
Okay. Oh God. Oh. Okay.
Oh, she messy crit. Did you messy crit?
10. No.
Oh shit.
I did get the one with the fangs, but I got double stars on 2 other ones. So how does that work?
It does not have to be a messy crit.
I don't want it to be a messy crit.
I think it's more of the GM choice, but I'm gonna say it's not a
okay.
messy
Well,
crit.
if you want to have me messy crit down here and destroy all of Lucian's shit.
For the sake of you two not getting into a fight and killing each other in the basement.
Oh, that's true.
Hang on, there we go. That's what I normally do. That's what's going on.
It's
All
spooky.
right, we're all good.
So, that dice here in
Jesus
a minute.
Christ. So, Lindsay, you heighten your senses and you fucking see into eternity.
I am one.
I am one with the universe. You can suddenly see the minutia of the dust on all of these forms of sheets on possibly desks, armoires, some chairs, maybe a couch. It's hard to say. There's maybe some cabinets, just some big bulky ones. You don't catch any smell of bodily decay, especially nothing fresh. You catch a lot of dust. You can smell the ages of dust and dirt down here. This is already an old building, and you can tell that this place has not been opened in a while. Additionally, because heightened senses does affect all of your senses, as you're doing this and you're looking around and you can hear the buzz of the TV upstairs and you can see the dust as it floats through your flashlight. When you glance at that mirror, what reflection you can see doesn't match.
I go over there and I pull the sheet off. I'm very interested now.
Stasia follows.
So Stasia, you follow her. She just walks over and just woof, the sheet off this mirror. It's one of those full-length mirrors. It's kind of on like a bracer that could fold back and forth. It is very beautifully decorated and gothic. And you can see what seems to be a dark corridor hall full of other shapes that are not moving that are in this mirror.
What? Did we do drugs?
I would remember.
Next.
No.
Do you see this?
Yeah, it's really neat. She's like looking behind it.
Can I
try and
touch
see
the
how
glass?
Yeah, she's trying to see how it works and stuff. She's like, oh yeah, it's
It's-
probably like a fucking illusion of some sort.
It's cool, smooth to the touch.
Do I see anything moving, or are the shapes more like furniture?
They're more like furniture, but more uniform, and they don't match what's behind you.
I know what this is.
Can I?
Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't see how it's connected to anything.
I
how it
don't
works.
either, but like,
It's probably some.
I'm gonna
weird
knock on it.
wishy-washy.
I don't
Oh,
know it's-
God.
knock, knock, knock.
Shave and haircut.
I'm just like,
As soon as she does that, Stassi like pulls her back and like takes like 4 steps. Like, hold on. What if we watched a horror film?
I
This
just
is where
imagined,
something would
like-
come out and grab us.
I just imagined you like pulling by the hood, and she's like,
Oh no, I'll choke you.
So you pull, you knock on it and then step back very quickly, partially because of Stasia pulling you. And the sound echoes dully in the basement.
Oh, I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
in the mirror?
Yeah, in the mirror,
No.
yeah, what?
In the basement. But because it's a fairly large basement. But and Stasia, you have you have Cincy and Cena on constantly still, correct?
Mhm.
Give me what's in resolve. Wait. Fuck. I believe it's what's in resolve. Stand by. I always forget this. What's in aspects? What's resolve aspects? Fuck. Since the unseen. Since the that's not it. Boop-a-doo-boo, boop-a-doo-boo. It is wits plus aspects or resolve plus aspects. So I was right on both counts.
I already have that set aside. Oh, okay. Okay. One skull on the red. And
Okay.
Bangs red.
Okay.
Regular skull or regular unk.
Okay.
Regular unk. Star unk.
Ooh.
Okay.
And a black.
Yeah, got him.
So that's 5 with the messy. Wait.
So it was.
It was Ankh with the fangs, Ankh with the stars, and then so 6.
Yeah.
So 6 with the messy. Neat. I was actually kind of hoping for that.
Neat. Great.
So, Stasia, as you guys are like waiting for something to happen with this mirror, just kind of like staring at it, you catch something out of the corner of your eye. It's him again. It's your dad.
Oh.
It's that ghostly visage of your dad that you saw, and he is walking through that shape of a door in the corner, and you go for it. Lindsay, you see her start climbing over furniture and on top of cabinets to just scramble over to this blocked door and start moving shit.
I see that, and I throw the sheet back over the mirror.
Okay.
Because I don't know what's going to come out of that, if anything. And then I go over to her. What the fuck?
Could have sworn I saw my dad. I know I saw him this time. He went through this fucking weird door, and what the fuck? Help me move this shit. I move enough of it to open the door.
Okay. So yeah, and it takes a little bit of finagling because stuff has kind of been like pushed up against it. But after a minute, you do realize that there is almost kind of a system where once you move one or two things, you can pretty much get through. Almost like it was meant to be that way. And the door that leads through is the door that leads through is worn, old, definitely not in as good shape as the one upstairs, but still seemingly used, and it's not locked.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. There's shit in front of it. Okay, I follow Stasia with the light.
Okay. So
I
you.
have dark vision.
Oh my fucking god. All right, so you guys open the door and step through.
Do we get on the floor?
No. I mean, you can, but I don't recommend it.
I won't.
Yes.
No. Sorry.
So, you open the door. You do not get on the floor. I hope.
Everybody walk the dinosaur.
And you step through into this
Velociraptor.
secondary room. All right, that was a fun stream, guys. I'm gonna get off now.
It wasn't me for once. I didn't start it.
Listen, it's
Joe's
always
not
me.
here. Joe's not here, so y'all have to pick up the puns.
Blame Kai.
Oh yeah,
Same
it's
time.
Kai's fault. Always.
Always. So, you guys step through.
Uh-huh.
The only light source you have is still Lindsay's phone, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The room back here, Lindsay, do you still have heightened senses on? Okay. The room back here is even more choked with dust. And wait for it. There she is.
I could hear you. I
know, but
Yeah.
brained in talking. into
yeah.
this.
Sorry.
So the no, you're good. The room here is choked even more with dust, and now it has a not so good tinge to it. Not fresh decay, but something old. Not decay, but something
Musty?
bodily, musty, slightly irony, slightly blood, but old.
Hey, so I know that you said that Lucian killed your dad. Are you sure he didn't turn your dad?
As Joe and I sit here damn, that would have been good.
Locked in this room forever.
Well,
Lucian's shit, but he's not that shit.
so Joe, I know you gave me notes. I'm rewriting them now. Okay.
No, God, please no!
I also was like, Joe's in the chat? How is that possible?
I don't think he's in the chat, but he said he's gonna watch the VOD. So.
He's not. Because the Nerd Asylum is me, obviously.
Okay, I see.
Obviously.
Yeah, because I'm running tech and it's connected.
DB has assimilated and become the nerd.
I am the nerd. It's taken so long.
Is that what's gonna happen to me?
Finally, you
No.
Is that what
said
happens
them.
to all admin?
Join us, Stasia. Join us, Cat.
Okay.
That didn't take much. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, back
I
to
smell
creepy times.
gross down
It
here.
smells gross.
Where
It's
do
a
you
little,
smell gross?
Oh, all up in this bitch.
And considering the very high number of successes you got earlier when you first turned on heightened senses, there is also an odd floral scent, very faint
And flowers.
under the grossness.
Yeah.
Now, when you kind of begin to pan around the room with your flashlight, your one little phone light, the one little beacon in
Listen,
this
my
gross,
phone light is very
dirty
bright.
room. I know, but it's not. It doesn't have a wide scope.
Yeah.
It's a phone light. Come on.
Well, I wasn't gonna
We
get a
tried.
kerosene lamp.
We tried very little, but here we are.
So, when you scroll through with your phone, it falls across a few different odd things. To one side, you see a glimpse of metal. To the front of you, you see what seems to be a table with maybe tapestries draped across it, maybe across the back there. You see a hole in the ground to your left, and what seems to be a blank wall to your right.
What in the medieval sex dungeon is this?
Why would you say sex dungeon? Fuck!
That's why.
God! I'm gonna pull out my phone and just start like walking away. I can't even with this.
I'm so sorry, but Sekri just goes, I returned to those words.
You're telling me I was here the whole time, my guy.
Can I go over to the hole?
Ah!
Yeah, so
Same.
it's kind of more towards the far left. So you have to cross the room to get to it.
Okay.
Passing, like, as you go across and you're continuing to look, also partially to make sure you don't trip on anything and fall in, you realize that what's to the side of you seems to be like a metal surgical gurney, almost. Clean. Dusty, but not stained or anything. In front and to the left of you is that empty hole, sorry.
Oh, uh-huh.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It's about the size of a grave, but
Oh,
it's not super
no.
deep. It's not super deep. And then also, as you continue to pan over this way, you see that that table, it seems to be kind of an older style table. Maybe it was once a desk or something, hard lacquered, but it does have these kind of worn tapestries that have these occult symbols painted onto them. Sitting on the table, dotted around next to it, are unlit candles that have definitely been used. One of which has been melted to the top of a skull. The legitimacy of, you're not certain if it's real or not. But also next to this hole, and between the hole and the this table that you have found, you do see scattered bones that seem to be of a human origin.
What the fuck is this? What is? I wish it was a sex dungeon. I wish it was a sex dungeon.
Definitely, some cult bullshit, but we know Lucian's into that shit. Candles are interesting. Do I know? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Google some of these symbols. I'm good
my
with
God.
technology.
Yeah, that's so smart. Also, would I recognize any of these symbols from stuff that I would have worked with Lucian?
Stasia, give me intelligence and occult. So question, how do you intend on Googling a symbol?
Words by description.
Description, I guess.
And
In that case, I would say intelligence and technology to try and scour the interwebs.
I am not smart, but
I have one with the fangs.
one with the fangs, with the fangs.
Is that it?
I only have intelligence.
Ah, you are correct. Indeed.
I have no occult either, so.
Well, that's why I gave you. You're also googling, but I gave you intelligence and technology.
6.
Is there a crit in there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So Stasia, it looks vaguely familiar as to some of the stuff that maybe you've seen maybe on the books, in the books that Lucian has had around. Mostly the ones that he keeps back in his collection or in his office, but nothing that was ever sold out in the front. And even then, you couldn't tell exactly which book. You're not sure exactly what it's relating to. Lindsay, you get a couple of different hits on various sort of occult websites that are occult, but not like legitimate occult that you can tell. Like, it's not like a Tremere who's online going, hey, here's how you do this ritual. It's not like any sort of blood magic or legit magic that you've seen so far, but there definitely seems to be a source for it. And you actually find the links to a couple of places to buy books on the occult, more specifically relating to the summoning of spirits and seances and the binding of spirits.
Are any of these book titles familiar to what Lucian would have upstairs?
You could go check. If you show it to Stasia, she would recognize a couple of them.
I will show the list to Stasia, because if not, I was going to order them. But if we already have copies of them.
Yeah, you definitely recognize several of those titles. Not anything that you really looked into, but you've seen them on the shelves in the collection.
Who the fuck is he trying to bind?
Bind?
Okay, so he's trying to bind spirits, whether it's bullshit or not. Who is in there?
Well, he did have a wife and child.
Is there only like one set of bones in there?
As far as you can tell, it definitely looks like one set of adult human bones.
Might have been his wife. Hide your kids, hide your wife, apparently.
Would you both give me wits and awareness again? And if you have your heightened senses, please add your
I
aspects.
do, because I'm a crazy person. This is such a huge pool. So.
1, 2. Right. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so Stasia got 5.
Also 5.
Nice. So you definitely notice that the pile of bones does seem to be a single person, adult. The skull of which seems to be what is on the table. Next to the skull, you realize that there is a dagger that has that sort of like fancy looking curve to it, but otherwise the dagger looks fairly mundane. What else you notice as you are glancing around this room with your flashlights, trying to get a sense of what the hell else could be in this room and if his wife and child could be in here, you realize that the wall, the one blank wall that's to the left of the table, no, to the right of the table,
To the right.
my bad, to the right of the table, there's something off about it, specifically towards the middle of it.
I swear to God, if there's another fucking door,
Can I-
Stassi just starts walking over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch it.
Yeah, it especially once you get close to it and start putting your hand over it, there's an outline that's kind of been hidden into the bricks.
What the fuck? Why?
Both of you have the same fucking expression.
You know, we could just go back to the movie.
No. Half of this bullshit down here is mine.
Do you want any of this down here?
I don't know yet. I'm ripping open this fucking door or wall.
It's like it's kind of a push kind of deal. It's not bricks. It's definitely made to look like the bricks, but you push it to the side. It's like a piece of like,
Yeah.
you know, hard,
Meh.
not cardboard. Yeah. You push it to the side, and you find what seems to be the rest of the room. It's not as deep as where you just came from. In fact, it's probably only 10-ish feet to the rest of to the actual wall, the true wall. And this time, on either side of the door that you've opened here, you find what seems to be once disturbed earth with headstone markers. In between the two, there's two of them, one on either side. In between the two is a smaller table, definitely a little more dainty, a little more well kept, that's sitting in between the two that has a variety of objects on it. If you glimpse like a picture frame, a vase with a flower. To your left, you see a desk in the corner that's kind of been pushed to the back. And then to the right, in the bottom corner in the dirt, you see flowers that seem to be growing from the ground.
In the dark. It's like shrooms.
No.
I'm getting.
Can
That's weird. Like I'm
can
going.
Can I read the headstones?
They're small, sort of like wooden crosses.
Okay, so let's just say maybe that's his wife and his daughter. And what the fuck's up with these flowers?
Magic?
I'm gonna poke it.
It's a regular flower. Hang on, I'm looking it up so that I can give you a better description.
Joe had a specific flower in mind, did he?
You did. Oh, wow. That's a very, very normal looking flower. It's almost like a little bit like a carnation or something, but it's scooped outwards instead of inwards. It's concave instead of convex.
Ah.
It's like a lot of like layered petals, and it's just bright red.
Yeah. Is there
So-
anything? Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, that's the flower that you see in the vase, and those are the flowers that you see growing in the corner.
Can I look at this picture frame?
Yes, sitting on that table alongside that picture frame, there's the vase. There is what seems to be a strip of white lace, very old, and the actual picture is once again very old, like worn, sepia. Like it's even older than the stuff that you saw in Nicholas's box, and it is a considerably younger Lucian with a woman and a very young girl.
I don't like this.
Because it feels like we're super invading Lucian's privacy, or because there's like a lot of dead bodies down here and some weird sketch shit.
I mean, dead bodies come with the whole.
Yeah.
But the snooping, the feeling like we're desecrating a grave.
Okay, one, no one desecrated a grave. We walked here. When you walk on a cemetery, it's not desecrating a grave. Also, why are they down here in the deepest, darkest pits of the world? I don't even want to pretend to even humor knowing what the fuck Lucian has been trying to do, but let's just go.
He's got a cool mirror that looks into somewhere.
That's really gross.
What?
I don't know, like mirrors are usually like in rooms or like in bathrooms. So like if you're just like looking through a mirror and it's like magic, then it would be in someone's bedroom.
No, it
which is
looked
their
like a
privacy.
hallway, but okay.
That's a weird place to put a mirror.
It looked.
Maybe unless you're in a hotel or something. I guess,
Yeah,
or like
maybe it's like
business.
a resort thing. I still don't understand why he has it.
She's like pushing Lindsay, like gently pushing her out of the room area.
The secret room.
Yeah, she's gonna grab that picture though. Put it in her pocket.
Okay. It's just in a small frame, so it's pretty easy.
Yeah, she's gonna grab it and before she leaves out of the room, does a little prayer. Hope that no one's disturbed.
It just seemed weird.
I hope that they're at rest and that Hussein hasn't done anything to
Upset them?
or keep them here. Jeez, this place sucks.
I mean, desperate times.
No, just no. Mm-mm. No, that's not how you do. No. Mm-mm. This is refusing to like process grief properly. Is what
I
this
mean,
is.
Okay, yes, people. He's not.
This is a bit fucking much.
I'm not
okay?
saying it's not. I'm just saying that like grief makes people do stupid shit, like jump off buildings.
We're gonna put a pin in that. She's gonna put the thingy back.
Move all the furniture in front of the door again.
Yeah. But she took a picture of the flower
Mhm.
and the graves and the table and then the open grave and the skull
Mhm.
and like the symbols and stuff that she can.
Yeah.
And then hey, can you take a picture of me and this? And I'm just like so she like goes over and she's just like, and then like actually all of the pictures are her like,
the fuck is this? The fuck is this? The fuck
Yeah.
is this?
she's like in the grave like,
What? No, don't.
It's not like 6 feet deep. It's
I know,
it's a
but it's
shallow
still
grave.
weird.
She's like, what?
oh, what's weirder, me being in the grave or the fact that there's a grave under the house? Who is this?
I have like.
Who is this?
I
Are you bound to the house?
Listen, I feel like if you're watching your father walk through the fucking basement, it's probably fucking him.
Don't you fucking dare!
I'm just saying.
No! She wouldn't.
You good?
It hurt. It hurt
I
very
know.
badly.
I could hear that.
She's like, he wouldn't.
It's not always people binding spirits to places. Your father could have had stuff that he needed to do. You know, the whole fucking Ghostbusters? Come on. I do love how all of her stuff has been movie related.
Yeah.
It shows the pop culture of Lindsay Havoc.
Yep.
Yeah. You fucking movie snob. I love it. Is there anything else in here? Like any personal
You
effects?
could give me a wits and awareness check before you leave the room.
Can I as well? I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep looking around as
And
well.
if you guys are using heightened senses, then add your aspects.
100%. I haven't taken it down except for the yelling part. I went,
Ow.
I need to stop dropping dice. That's bad.
I just dropped dice too.
Guys.
Let's count.
Ooh, fuck.
I got a messy crit.
I got 12.
God. Was yours a messy crit?
No, but I got two crits.
All right, how many did you get, Stasia?
Hold on, I'm pulling them out right now.
Okay.
Did I pick up this dice? with my
Christ,
foot?
you two.
Okay.
That's some fucking Gideon rolling an insight roll.
I mean,
number.
yeah.
Okay, so it's 1 skull, 1 Unk Fangs, 2 Star Unks, and 2 regular Unks, and yeah, that's it. No, I lied. It is 3. I'm done. 3 regular Unks. We're good.
7, 8. That's 8 successes. Okay. So it's just the skull face, right? That you're talking about?
Yeah, skull
Okay,
face.
then yeah, that doesn't matter necessarily since you got other successes. Oh my god, you guys, shit. All right. Let me fucking.
We know there's some bullfuckery in here.
So, fucking you with your special eyes, Jesus Christ. I look up and you're both just staring at me. Oh god. Okay. So, combing through this room, giving it the last most thorough look you've ever given a fucking room. The shrine that is in between the graves that had like the picture frame and the lace and stuff like that. There's also a couple of candles that look like they came from a church that are sitting on either side of it. Definitely have been lit, but not in a while. There's a lot of dust caked onto it. On the altar, you find what seems to be a pocket knife alongside the ceremonial dagger. And on the desk in the corner that you guys didn't look at, you find a list. It's a piece of paper that's a bit dusty, but it's not like ancient parchment or anything. It's just a piece of paper that has been pulled from a notebook that has a list of names on it written in pen. And none of them are names that you recognize, but the last there's 15 of them, and at the bottom of the list in hastily written script, kind of just like tacked on, is the name Anastasia Novak.
Oh, I'm gonna take that piece of paper.
Okay.
Just gonna take it. I'm gonna Google later. Look some shit up.
Okay.
Stasi, we should probably get out of here before they come back, and we can figure out some of this shit upstairs. Also, it's real gross down here.
Yeah. There's no like lighter down here or like matches or anything.
You see a couple, like on the table there seem to be a couple of burnt matches that are very old.
Okay, cool. Right.
Like, these candles have definitely been lit at some point, but it's been a while.
Yeah, she's gonna take the skull and she's gonna put it back in the grave.
The bones are next to the grave.
Oh, the bones aren't in the grave?
No.
It would have
Oh.
made you squatting in the grave even weirder if there were bones in there.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, it just makes it weirder that she's in an empty grave. Anyways, she's gonna put the bones back in them and just kind of like be praying over them of like, I don't know whatever Lucian did to you or how you got in here, but I'm gonna find out. There will be justice for you.
And the skull has a candle melted to its head, like to the top of the head.
She takes a pocket knife. Does she recognize the pocket knife? Or is it just a pocket knife?
It's hard to say. It looks like a fairly common pocket knife.
Can she get the wax off of the skull?
Yeah,
or
you
is
can
that- yeah,
just slice it off.
yeah, she's just annoyed. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry this happened to you. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put it in the grave. You should say something, Lindsay. I don't know, sing a song or something.
I obviously don't sing anymore.
Right.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I meant like I'm sorry that you're dead, and I'm sorry that probably Lucian had something to do with it. And he's doing weird shit with your body.
It might not be. All of this stuff was pushed up against this door. It may have been something he regrets and doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
It seems like something he's obviously trying to do, since there's so much shit hiding it. He doesn't even want to look at it. It's really up his alley. I'm sorry that he didn't come down here and fix it. So if it is something he's trying to ignore, he needs to come down here and deal with it and put it away. Not just leave it out here.
Are we scolding a child for not putting away their toys?
I'm scolding a child for being ashamed of something and trying to hide it instead of dealing with it and being a better person
I mean,
about it.
I feel like I would have hid this.
That's fine. But like, geez, at least do the right thing and put the body away, give it the rights that it needs, and destroy this shit. It's not leave it up like some weird, oh, I used to be a Nazi and now I'm not no more, but I'm keeping all my shit.
That is such a weird jump from cultist to white supremacists.
Okay, all right, not white supremacists. I was thinking more like Hydra.
Oh, you didn't say Hydra. Let's not.
Okay, Hydra. Which
Okay.
are also Nazis.
Oh, well, okay.
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Fantasy Nazis.
No. They were Hydra.
Anyway.
We know this.
Anyway. I'm gonna go check out that mirror again.
Okay, I'm just
very interested.
Okay, so you go back over to the mirror.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
assume pull the pull it off. And it's not so much like a cord. It's the same image that you were looking at. Not so much a corridor as it is like kind of almost like a big storage hall. From what you can tell, it looks like the wall is in the floor made of stone. It's almost like it's just full of these not figures, but these objects that are just standing.
So weird.
You think for a second you see movement in the distance, but
I'm gonna duck
hard to
down
say.
and keep watching, like trying to hide but look through the mirror.
it's hard to say. It was just a blip, just for a second.
Stasi, there's something moving in the mirror.
If I were alive, that would be terrifying. But since everything else that has happened in my life, let's do this.
I'm so dead, and I am still
I'm
terrified.
so dead on the inside and the outside and spiritually and emotionally.
You're
Let's
not
do this.
spiritually dead. You just prayed over bodies, you weirdo.
Dude, I am just a conduit for the Lord. I am not almighty and powerful. Go to church.
Absolutely not.
Read a book.
I read several.
The Bible.
I've read it.
Well, do it again.
No.
Okay. All right. What's going on with this mirror?
I don't know.
Hello?
Knock again. Oh,
Yeah.
Rob,
Knock, 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 knock. Hello? Mirror?
Bing, bing, bing. It's that same sort of glass noise, and knocking against glass noise.
I got
Nothing.
an idea. She like puts the blanket over it, but like she's in it with it.
I would be
Yeah,
in it with her
me.
because
Yeah, we're in it together, and she like puts it over and just like
Blanket fort.
yeah, she's like
Mirror.
case anything happened.
Are we gonna get like swept away to Narnia? Like, is that what this is gonna be?
I swear to God, if a fucking goat person comes out of this thing, I'm kicking it.
Lindsay, your phone buzzes.
I'm gonna pick it up, look at it.
Whew.
It's a text from Prada, but it's taking a second to come through because you don't have very good service into this basement.
But I was able to Google.
It was real slow.
It's spotty.
So I have a text message coming in from Prada, but I kind of want to know what's going on with this mirror. I mean, we now have the door unlocked, so we could come back.
It's true, but maybe it needs to stay locked. But I did write the
I
combination.
mean, but you can we can get back in, is what I mean.
Yeah. I agree. I totally agree with this. Yeah.
Is there I know you said there's a bunch of things down here. Is there any desks or anything, other things that we need to okay. Is there anything else that I feel like we need out of this particular room?
What do you mean need?
If I were to go through the desks or anything, would I find anything of interest?
No. Everything looks like it's been covered for a very, very long time.
Okay.
With the mirror, she uncovers it again. When she points into the mirror, does it reflect off of it like a normal mirror would?
It does, but you would kind of expect, you almost sort of expect, because the image through the mirror does not look like your surroundings. You almost half expect the light to fall on the ground in the mirror, but it doesn't.
Why don't we just take
so when she turns around and she points it behind her, does it copy over there?
No. The image in the mirror does not reflect, it doesn't even reflect you guys.
So should we just take this upstairs?
Okay, but what if there's a ghost in it? Let's just bring Lucian down here and he can just tell us what the fuck this shit is.
Okay.
Also, there's a shit ton of books in his office that might have some sort of information.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Takes a picture of this, takes a picture of that.
All right, so you guys go upstairs. And after a second, the text message loads in from Prada.
Oh God. I'm
now,
in trouble.
and it's interesting because I don't remember if I specified earlier, but it is a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's D&D for him.
And it says, I got an update. I know who the bank account belonged to.
Don't leave a girl hanging.
In the middle of something, but I wanted to let you know.
You bastard.
This is some bullshit.
You bastard. He gets... You teased me.
You get a photo of you get a photo of him, like a selfie, and he's just kind of mildly amused, but in the background you can see Gideon cackling.
I also take a photo of Stasia's in the background. Also, we're the basement door is opened.
You get a reply back, cute onesie.
I just fuck. Prada.
We'll come by when we're done.
God damn it! I call him. This motherfucker.
So you answer he answers the phone, and the first thing you hear is cackling. It is Gideon cackling in the background.
Typical.
If you have information, maybe just lead with that and not, hey, I have information. I'll tell you later.
There's a thing called a masquerade. I can't text you some things. I'll tell you when we're done.
Done with what, Prada? Done with what, Prada? What are you doing right now? Yeah,
I'm playing D&D.
You could have waited until after you were done. Now I have to wait? Are you fucking kidding me?
I just got the message.
Oh, but so it's okay if they text you.
Stassi's gonna take the phone.
Oh no!
Hey, buddy. Listen, she has a point, but we have other shit we have to do because we're busy. She looks over, she's like, we're busy right now.
No!
Yeah.
What are
we
you
do.
busy doing?
Research.
I take the phone back.
That's not what she's doing.
I
Stassia's
take
fighting.
the phone back!
Stassia's like fighting. Like, no. We're having girls' night. No boys allowed.
Absolutely no! These boys specifically come to the shop!
After girls' night.
I take the phone back.
When you get the phone back, you hear a voice in the background. I don't remember if I don't think that Lindsay actually met Steve, but you hear a voice in the background going, just like kind of yelling almost through another door, going, "Prada, it's your initiative." He goes, "I'll see you later."
You could have waited. Motherfucker. I try not to throw my phone.
You want to make a frenzy roll?
I do.
I was kidding, but
No, I 100% want to. What
roll
do
your
I have?
willpower, please.
Okay, I have
All your unspent willpower.
So I have a lot. I have
You should have like 5
5
I
of
think.
those.
5 black dice. No hunger
Start
here.
doing some research.
This asshole. This fucking asshole.
Those occult. Those the symbols and the like looking all over in Lucian's office.
4 is plenty. You are very
I look at
annoyed.
it and I'm like, okay.
You turn around, you see the monkey, and you think about grabbing the monkey, and then you don't.
I kicked the
We're
basement
nice to the
door
monkey
shut.
now. We're nice to the monkey now.
I just kicked the basement door shut. I'm like, God damn it.
It slams hard. And Stasia, you're going to go start looking through some of Lucian's books.
Pick George up and have him come with me.
Y'all are just hanging out.
Stassia's trying not to cry. She's really trying not to cry
I'm
right
sitting
now.
in Lucian's chair.
Why?
She's upset that there's like a bunch of shit down there.
You knew there was a bunch of shit because we never opened the door.
Okay, but like, hear me. Like, what the fuck?
No, Stasia, I get it. It's fucked up. But also,
But
maybe
what-
I'm just
what he-
like...
What? Did he like dig up the graves of his wife, his kid,
I don't...
and then put them down there?
I don't
And
know.
then instead of putting them like somewhere nice,
Well,
puts them in
wait.
a dark hole.
We don't...
We don't even know if that's them. We don't even know. It just doesn't matter. There's just 2, 3, at least 3 dead bodies in the basement. And then Lucia just, instead of doing something about it, just covered it up like it never happened.
I don't know. It could have been anything, really. I feel like if we can't just jump to conclusions, we need to ask him. Politely. And I'm sorry I yelled at you.
It's fine.
No, it's not. I shouldn't have done it, but... Prada has information about the guy who did this, so...
Oh,
That's what that call was about. And he teased me.
typical Prada. Why are all the guys in our lives freaking assholes?
I don't... Basil's not.
No, Basil's
Dave
not.
isn't.
Okay, Basil's my dad.
Yeah. Dave isn't.
Dave doesn't count.
Why doesn't Dave count? What about Gray?
Because he's not a guy. He's a bro.
Okay.
What about him? What about Greg?
He's not an asshole.
No, he's not. He's not.
Why are you getting weird?
I'm not getting weird. I'm not weird. We're the I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I just want to I want to figure out what's going on. Just going through the book just awkwardly.
Give me intelligence and investigation. It should be 4 dice for you.
I'm gonna look around for books that I saw on the list as well.
Also give me intelligence and investigation.
Okay.
What was I doing? Intelligence and
Investigation. 4 dice for you.
yeah.
Do I even have investigation?
3.
Oh my god. You do not.
I
It's 2
don't.
dice for
Okay.
Lindsay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
3.
I got a 1. I'm just spinning in the chair like,
There's one.
there's one. Oh, there's the other one.
What'd you get, Kat? Sorry.
3.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Mhm.
So Stasia, because you're also more in tune with like the library, having dusted it and reorganized it and sorted it so many fucking times and categorized it and cataloged, it doesn't take you very long to find a couple of them, especially the ones that seem to be actually in his office that he may have looked at a little more recently. Not that you've ever seen him looking at them, but definitely something more recent. Lindsay, you're kind of doing the same thing. You are spinning in the chair like, oh, I think that one's one.
After talking with Gideon the first time I had a premonition,
Mhm.
is there any way I can try and like activate one?
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
I believe that is Auspex and Resolve. Let me double check.
Not a great pool, but it's not a bad one.
Are you looking for anything specific with this premonition?
Anything about Lucian and probably the basement.
Okay, yeah, it's Resolve and Auspex.
Okay. Whoa, fuck, hold up. Okay.
And it's also a rouse check in order to trigger a premonition on purpose.
Oh, I did not know that. I will do that now. Okay. So that was... I got hungrier.
Okay, cool.
But I got 5 successes on that.
Damn.
I rolled all onks.
I thought you dropped them all.
No, I dropped one, went spiraling out of the box.
Gone forever.
No, I caught it.
Okie dokie. Please hold, your vision is loading.
I think like after a moment she's been spinning and then she just all of a sudden her foot stops and she's just staring at the wall.
I fucking love that.
Stasia is so used to being on drugs and being around people on drugs that this is like not weird until she realizes, wait a minute.
It's Lindsay, and who's not done any drug ever.
I'm not on drugs, so Lindsay shouldn't be on drugs.
Lindsay, in your head, you're still spinning.
Oh God.
Your foot catches, and you feel your body stop, but your head continues to spin. And it becomes a whirl of the room that you're in, the room outside, glimpses of Lucy and glimpses of someone else that you've never seen, a man in a dark coat. And you see the man in the dark coat trying to sneak into the shop, breaking into the shop. You see him find Lucian. And this is all just glimpses spinning, whirling around in your head. You see him find Lucian, and there's a lot of movement, a fight, a tussle. There's a flash of steel, a flash of red. The movement stops. The spinning continues, but the movement stops. And you see the glimmer of the candles from downstairs on that altar, that weird altar with the symbols. You see the flash of that dagger. You get a glimpse of the skull. But then you get nothing. It spins and it spins and it becomes dark. And you realize that you've been staring at the wall in Lucian's office.
Hey,
Yeah.
not to sound weird, you didn't like do drugs and then not tell me, right? Like, can we do drugs? Do drugs have any effect on us?
Drug blood, maybe?
I'll be right back.
No. No, I didn't do any drugs.
Thanks.
Drugs.
Okay, just not that I want some. Okay, that sounded like I wanted some, and it's not what I. Okay, if I could, yeah, I would, but I'm busy right now. I just have a lot in the shop. Not in the shop, it just in. Did I find anything?
You found some kind of, like backyard occult books, essentially. That's a really weird way of saying it, but it's like a little bit of spiritualism, a little bit of kind of off-kilter misunderstandings of old teachings and that kind of thing. But
Okay.
that seems and sounds legit enough to work. And in one particular that talks about binding restless spirits to your service, you see a couple of notes on the margins about where to get some of the materials. And it's definitely Lucian's handwriting.
I'm gonna write down that vision.
Okay.
Just so that I have it for later.
And stick it in your pocket.
Transfer it to my journal that I haven't written for Patreon in forever.
Stasia like points at it, or she turns it around and like points at it to Lindsay. Sorry, my ears are ringing really weird.
You're fine.
Yeah, binding restless spirits to your service. How very been true of him.
Did your dad have like a sword?
That's very oddly specific. No, but Lucian did kill my dad with a sword to the neck.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a really weird. Why?
I
She's
was
like
just
looking around, like where Lindsay was staring, like Stasia is like looking.
It was just like a question I had. I was thinking about.
You're a shitty liar.
No.
Yeah. Again, did you take drugs?
No.
See, you're telling the truth there. Keep your secret. So she takes the book back and keeps like looking through it. Oh, she takes a picture of it.
Is there a sword in this room?
I wouldn't say that the sword would be in the office. I think the sword would be in the collection.
I'm gonna go towards the sword.
Okay, so you wander out of the office into the back section of the shop with all the weird shit that Lucian keeps back there. Once upon a time, also the monkey, but the monkey's just kind of doing his own thing now.
He's moved
We
around.
keep
the shop
putting
a lot.
it places and it keeps reappearing somewhere else.
That's mostly Basil.
Yeah, but like it was a joke and now it's not anymore.
And you do see a sword that's up on a wall, up on kind of like a display plaque sort of thing, but easily taken down.
Okay.
It's a long sword, very pretty.
Can I hold it?
You gotta reach up and like pull it
Yeah,
down. It's
yeah.
it's got some heft to it. It's a real
Oh,
sword.
shit. You know what I want to do?
I don't know what you want to do. What are we doing?
I want to try and see if I can like tunnel that vision more with having a thing that may have been there because it was steel. I assumed that it was kind of a weapon thing.
Mm-hmm. There's actually a specific Auspex power.
Oh. And I don't
that
have
can tell you more about it. Now, I'm not going to deny you another premonition if you want to roll another rouse check and another resolve and aspects.
Sure, why not? I'll just go eat somebody later if I need to. But that was a success. I'm only too hungry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Only too hungry. Girls' night needs to go get a snack.
Taco Bell!
No!
That's late night, need a snack. That's their thing.
6.
6?
6.
6. So for a second, you're afraid that your head is going to start spinning again.
Mm-hmm.
You get that vertigo for a second. You shake it off, and this time you focus on the reflection in the sword. It's a very shiny, well-kept sword. And you focus on the reflection, and you see the face of a man who is realizing that the risk he took was calculated, but man, I'm bad at math. And just before a splash of red flickers across the metal. Not physically, but you see it. Almost like underneath, almost like through a window. And the guy's face was favored Stasia fairly well.
Okay. I'll put the sword back.
With your 6 successes,
Uh-oh.
you would also notice that there was enough of the man as it swung inward, as you saw him flash across. There was almost like a patch, almost like a pinned on patch. This dark fabric embroidered in gold that definitely had kind of a cross motif.
Okay. As I have this piece of paper on me, and I think I stole a pencil from Lucian's office.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm going to roughly sketch out that symbol.
Mm-hmm. And it's fairly simple. It's kind of just a fancier cross. It's kind of connected up at the top.
I don't know if Lindsay has the skills to draw, but I think she would have tried to draw the face of the man that was killed. Because I haven't really been like, yeah, Lindsay's a drawer, but... Make me roll for it, baby.
I mean, okay, your craft is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Wits and craft, which is actually a pretty good roll for you.
Yeah, it is. 3, I need one more. 4. Almost a messy crit, but it wasn't.
Oh, that would be funny as shit.
You tear through this paper, you carve it into the wood. You take the sword and you just carve the face of Stasia's father into the floor.
So what are you putting the sword
Are
away?
you sure you're not on drugs?
Yeah, I did put the sword away, and then I was...
Because that's some bath salt kind of shit, dude.
So it's not like a Mona Lisa portrait. It's not like, well refined and like obviously it's not like, photorealism or anything, but it's kind of got that police sketch reconstruction vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
Enough to where it's fairly recognizable. And you basically sit down like at the counter of the shop or something for a while, and you're just like sketching this.
Mm-hmm.
Stasia, what are you doing while she's doing drug things.
Drug things. Get over
I'm
it.
kidding.
Yeah, while she's over there fucking eating bath salts, and I know better than to fuck with anybody eating bath salts, so I leave her be. And I am going to continue to hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna just start Googling things and like the flower, like what's up with the flower specifically.
It's a rare flower. I'ma be honest. I didn't look up the meaning of the flower.
That's fine. I can do
You can
that,
get that
later.
later. Yeah.
Yeah. Ask Joe. Because honestly, I am just regurgitating what he told me. If you want the meaning behind anything, ask Lucian when he comes back.
Cool.
But
And-
it is an extremely rare flower.
Okay. Is that okay? So that's the flower that's in the basement.
Yes. It is a middle mist red camellia.
Okay. Weird. Is that one of the ingredients in this
No.
binding thing?
It is not.
Okay.
It seems to be the main things that you see are ingredients. Duh. Candlelight. A possession of the spirit that you're trying to bind. The what was it? It's bone, flesh, hair. Bone, flesh, hair. Nail, I think, is the other thing. One of those sorts of things. Basically, offerings from the actual physical body of the person you're trying to bind. And I was going to say something else, and it's gone. It's totally gone. Oh, various herbs that seem to have a very specific correlation.
Do you want
Okay.
do you want to know what this represents?
I do.
Yeah, I can tell you right now.
Okay, perfect.
A red camellia symbolizes love, passion, and deep desire.
Oh, okay, cool. It's probably some sort of romantic shit for his wife.
It is also the rarest flower in the world. There's only 2
He
places that it's
would.
known of.
He fucking would. Ugh. She rolls her eyes at that.
I mean, that's not Lindsay. That was just me.
That was Stasia Siri.
That was Stasia fucking, yeah.
Red Carmelius. Symbol for love, desire, or deep desire, and passion.
Also, the rarest flower in the world. He
Also-
fucking would.
Also, the
Mhm.
rarest flower in the world. Would you like to know more?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
I love my AI.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, you should have done that in Andrew's voice. Damn it.
Oh, I should have.
That would have been funny. Anyway, after a while of you guys sketching, researching, completely ignoring the Frozen movie in front of George.
Nah, George is with me now, remember?
Oh, that's right, you took George.
Mhm.
Completely ignoring the Frozen Voltaire in the other room on the
Makes me
TV.
very sad.
No, the monkey's watching it now.
Oh, that's right. We moved him.
When did he get there?
He started playing it and no one's decided to do anything about it because we're like, oh
No.
my god, it's the monkey. We're like, no, you know what?
Let him have this.
I think we can always come back to it, Lindsay. Let's just not. I don't
Okay.
want to. Let's just come on. Let's just go.
After a while of this,
What the
Um,
fuck?
the movie is almost over in the other room when you hear a knock at the shop door.
I'm gonna put my drawing away so Stasia doesn't see it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go to the door.
You can see through the window. It is Prada.
Bitch. I open the door. How was initiative?
That's not that. We won. We survived. Does that help? Does that help? Look, I know I shouldn't have. I got the update in the middle of the game, and I wanted to let you know so that we could figure it out later. And then you called me, and
I'm sorry. It's been a night.
can we come in?
We?
And from the other room, you hear, "Holy shit, Velocipaster!"
Get in. Okay. Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, he doesn't ask permission. I do because
I
I'm a
mean-
decent human being.
I know he doesn't ask permission.
You just hear Gideon go, "I have higher humanity than you do." And he's like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Oh man. Okay.
Anyway.
I pause Velocipaster again.
From nowhere, you hear "Aw," and then Gideon appears, just standing in front of the couch. Have you seen Thanksgiving?
Lindsay probably has. I have not.
Now, what about Dead Snow?
Lindsay probably has, but I have not.
I'm trying to expand your repertoire here.
Me? Yeah. Have you seen My Name is Bruce?
No, this is Gideon talking to Lindsay.
Oh. I'm sorry.
He's like, "I'm trying to expand your repertoire." Prada's just like, just sit down and go watch the movie with the monkey. Okay. So, according to my sources,
Mhm.
it is someone we don't know his real name. I don't know if we're going to know his real name. That's not the point. What we do know is his name that he goes by, which is important. His name is Corpse.
Okay, I write it down.
Be careful with that.
It hides in my room.
He's a Nosferatu. Apparently, not an unheard of Nosferatu.
Cool.
He takes jobs. Yeah. He is neutral and stays out of things. Meaning that I don't know if the cam's going to go after him for anything he did to you. Now, as far as what you want to do with this information, I don't have to know. But
I just want to talk to him.
as far as I know, you're just going to go talk to him.
Always. I am a woman of words, not action.
Gideon in the other room. I'm pretty sure there's a gangrel who would say otherwise.
She loves me. I don't know what you're talking about.
It looks like he's about to say something and he stops. Prada just, yeah. But other than that, whenever you want to take this to the Camarilla, I think we can make a case, at least to get some sort of punishment for Nicholas. I don't think that they're going to do anything about what you went through as immortal, and I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be done there.
But I think
oh, go ahead.
I think we can at least get some justice about Danielle.
I think the sooner we do that, the better. Because he's already starting to fuck with things he shouldn't be.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. The whole kindred of words like to play the game that way.
Yeah. So, whenever you're ready, I am ready.
I'll let you know. I'll request an audience.
Thank you.
And we'll see how soon we can get this done.
Sooner the better.
Unfortunately, kindred have a very long view of things. So, soon is relative.
I know. Oh boy, do I know.
So young. I know. Yeah, I'm sure people have said that a lot to you lately.
Yeah, your buddy Dell was one of them.
She did say she met you finally.
I'm sorry. I don't know what she
What?
said. I'm apologizing now in case it was bad.
Oh, he and Gideon share a look like, actually, not bad. It wasn't bad. She didn't say anything bad. You've definitely caught her interest, I think. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, we'll have to see.
That's what I was about to ask. Is that like I keep catching people's interest, like I
The only way to not catch people's interest is to go live in a hole. And even then,
I mean, holes are dirty.
oh my god. Gideon goes, there's the Toreador. He stands up off the couch. And he hands you the remote. He says, I've queued up like 6 bad B movies for you.
What are they?
Okay, so he starts listing off. I cannot think of 6 bad B movies
No,
right
that's
this second off
fine.
the top of my head. Although I can think of a couple.
If he names Rubber, I'm gonna delete that one.
He does.
Nope,
Rubber's
not
like
that
the
one.
first one.
Nope, not that one.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it 6 times.
Stassia
Recently.
eventually comes out of the office.
I also am like standing there and I look down and go, fuck. I am not in an outfit to have met you guys.
And they look at you both in their normal ass clothes. Like you never see them dressed down except for D&D night. And they're like, honey,
It's a onesie.
it's a lovely onesie.
Hey guys.
Me, both wave. How's it going?
Do you have a number for this person that I might be able to talk to? Or should I go talk to another Nosferatu?
Okay, so do you really want to go talk to him or
I do. I actually want to talk to him. If it was just a job, it's not his fault. But I could only imagine that Nicholas is holding shit over him as well.
so he Prada goes and he looks through his phone for a second and writes down like something and he hands it to you and says, this is a spot on the docks. And it's like dock number 17 or something. From what I understand, he's normally around there. That's where he when someone wants to talk with him.
Perfect.
Be careful. Don't assume every kindred has no ill intent at heart.
I don't assume anything. I may be young, and I know that puts a mark on me quite a bit that people think that they can use me. But I also have lived with a manipulative fuckhead for 4 years.
You got out from manipulative fuckhead. And I think that's the point.
For now.
Huh?
We'll see if we can I have an idea. I think we might be able to keep you out with what we found.
Okay.
What did we find? What? Stassia had been zoned the fuck out, like trying to process everything that she'd seen today. And she's just really, really, really trying to push down the unedible truth. She's really like stacking, like, no, it could be a taxi person. Maybe it was an Uber guy he accidentally killed. And then he's trying to figure out who to pay restorations to. She's just like trying really hard.
Both Gideon and Prada kind of glance at each other and is she okay?
She's fine.
Her eyes are just welting up.
Yeah, it's been a night. Girls' night. Talking about stuff.
Gideon's like, oh, girls' night.
No, well, yeah. Trauma.
What?
Have we got to the stage where we're staying up late and talking about our traumas?
What? What? We're what?
No.
What?
We're still in movie stage. Do you see the movie?
Oh,
You had it paused. That's what happens. You pause the movie when people start talking about deep shit, and then you never actually get back to the movie. And the next thing you know, you're hopped up on energy drinks and crying in each other's arms, and then you fall asleep.
Love that, but I have a lot of research to do before Lucian gets home.
Where is he?
I don't know. He went out with Basil. Sure, they went to see Gray or something. They seem to like him.
Well, yeah, Gray's great.
Yeah. They did a guys' night. We did girls' night.
If there was music playing right now, it would definitely be "Mama Said Knock You Out." at the further expansion of thought of fucking Lucian.
If that's what's playing in Gideon's head right now. Damn. Well, next time, A, don't have girls' night on a Thursday. B, invite me.
But you
The
just
girls'
show
night?
up. You show up anyway.
Except for on Thursdays, I'm busy.
Maybe that's when we wanted to do girls' night, so you wouldn't surprise
Rude.
motherfucker us.
Rude.
Listen, you guys teased me.
Gideon, can I ask you
I
something?
did no such thing. And Prada's like, okay, look. What were you saying, Kat, Stasia?
Gideon, can I ask you something weird?
Always.
Okay, I guess it's not really weird. I could have sworn I saw like what I thought was my dad. Like I know it wasn't my dad, like a ghost of my dad go into Lucian's basement.
I just threw all kinds of papers into my fucking floor.
I mean, I've been throwing dice around all night, so I don't know. What
fucking nerd. I don't know why I didn't finish that.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Gideon's good at everything. I don't know why you have to look at his character sheet.
Right? Yeah.
Fucking
does
James
not have-
made
He
him.
does not have Cincy Unseen.
What?
Crazy.
Hang on.
Neither do I.
That's
though.
basically having invisibility and then not having see invisibility.
I mean, story of my life. Every D&D campaign.
There it is. One person in his coterie can see him. He can't even see himself. So, he says that sounds like something to investigate.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it.
Unfortunately, it's outside of my wheelhouse. I can't. The unseen. I can be the unseen. I am the unseen, but I cannot see the unseen. And Prada's like, yeah, if I could see the unseen, he would have gotten away with a lot less by now.
Wait, Stasia, you can see the unseen. Didn't you see fucking Gideon come in?
Okay.
Oh, honey.
I was in the room
Cute.
in the office this entire time.
You don't see me unless I want you to see me.
Also,
This is why you don't get invited to girls' night.
no, listen.
Fine,
Okay.
fine.
No. If you want to come to girls' night, I would love to have girls' night. I've never actually had a sleepover in my entire life. And
Technically same.
I mean, technically, yeah, like
What?
I've never had
Girls' night. We're having girls' night. Not tonight. Obviously, not tonight.
I mean,
We're going to have girls' night.
I don't know if like child stars don't normally have sleepovers.
I don't count
There's a-
foster care as sleepover.
There's a lot to unpack here. We're pit a pin in that. We'll make plans. Maybe we can have it at our place. And he looks at Prada, and Prada's like,
Why?
I really don't want to. I don't want to redo those wards.
So we don't have stinky boys at our house. I don't want to have a.
We have stinky
we-
boys at our house all the time. Two of them live here.
Yeah, but then I get to see Basil be a dad at a sleepover. He is my vampire daddy after all. You think I could convince him?
Kindred daddy.
Vampire dad.
We gotta get going. we gotta get going.
Yeah, thanks guys for the information. Don't tease me like that again, or I'll call you and scream at you in my awful voice.
I'm sorry that you had to scream. Jesus. Just, I'll let you know when we can take this motherfucker down.
One more thing. Sorry, forgot to mention. Jessica.
Who?
Our employee Jessica. Listen, so there was this weird thing. She's like walking them out.
Yeah,
towards the door.
Following.
And they're both looking at you like, who?
Yeah, she's this girl that works daytimes now because I can't, and she does the shop stuff. And anyways, she came over the other day and she needed her cup, and I went to give it to her, and I could have sworn I got a whiff of blood in her cup, and I was like, maybe she's a ghoul. Maybe she doesn't know she's a ghoul. I mean, I did a pretty decent background check, and I didn't stalk her. I did a decent background check.
That
okay.
sounds like you stalked her.
It sounds like you should mind your business, except for this. In fact, I want you to not mind your business. And just if you I'm worried that if this could be potentially something bad, it could be nothing. It could be just some random person. It could.
We get it.
She takes an unneeded breath.
Well, this is Prada. Prada says, if it is kindred blood, I can figure that out. If you want someone to at least follow her at night, Gideon can do that.
Gideon, is it not one of your ghouls? I feel like you just stalk us anyway.
Gideon, no, absolutely not. I'm
kidding. I know you stalk us yourself.
Yeah, first of all, I do the stalking myself. Second of all, I only have one ghoul.
Oh, yes.
We don't have to talk about that.
Absolutely not.
But that is interesting. For a favor, we could help you out with that.
Sure.
Maybe find out what the favor is first.
I've worked for Lucy, and at this point, I don't care.
Gideon says, well, you know me. I deal in information.
Mm-hmm.
What you want?
We'll talk.
Splendid.
Prada, on the other hand, and he's like, well, I can always use more blood for blood rituals.
Whose blood do you need for that?
What?
I'll take a little bit of Bruja blood.
What?
How much for Mir?
Okay, wait, what? You need what? For what now?
Blood.
You heard me?
For blood rituals.
Blood for the blood god. No, I'm kidding.
Blood rituals.
Different game.
Yeah.
What kind of what? I feel like we need to have a class on.
I mean,
did any of these symbols mean anything to you? It's just like. Grabs her phone and runs back. Yeah, you can have some of my blood, whatever you want. Here, she has her phone.
You shove the phone in his face. He's like, oh God. No, those are, I mean, they have some vague occult meaning, but they're not Tremere symbols by any reach.
Why Bruja?
I like having a variety.
I mean, I get it. I was just wondering.
Is this like ingredients for like weird science magic shit?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Just give him the blood.
Things.
Okay, here, just have it.
What? That? Oh.
I'm sure you have vials.
I'll get Tupperware.
I mean, we have vials, I'm sure.
We have Tupperware.
Prada sighs heavily and reaches into his like the D&D backpack he's got. All right, come here. And he takes 1 hunger worth of blood.
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck. I am very hungry. Let's go to Taco Bell right just now after this.
Do you have the coffee cup with the blood in it?
No.
Okay, if you can get that to me, I can check it out. If you can get it to Gideon, he can give it to me to check it out.
Hopefully
Right.
she leaves it in the shop again.
And hopefully there's blood in it. There's not even. Okay. Well, the next time if it happens, I'll give it to you, but I don't know. I don't know.
Sounds good.
It could have been me. I don't know.
I don't think it was you,
No.
Stasia.
I don't know. I feel fucking insane at this point.
I feel like you would remember that. Anyway, we're going to go.
Bye. Thank you.
Have a good
Um,
girls' night.
Hey, can I
What?
at least know what you end up doing with my blood? Do
I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet.
Okay, well, when you find out, can you at least let me know? Can I
We'll
at least
see.
have? It's mine. I know it's yours, but like it's still part of me.
I mean, Prada, let me know if I owe you anything.
We'll talk.
Okay.
It's a weird thing. She's closing the door. Like that's a weird thing, right? Like that's a weird. I don't
And
know,
Prada,
like, I've never thought I would.
Prada's
need-
as you're closing the door, Prada's chuckling, and Gideon's giving him just like a I can't believe he fucking did that kind of look as they walk away. And I think that's with our good boys leaving girls' nights back to where they were, with the knowledge of what now lays beneath their feet in Lucian's basement. That is where we're going to wrap up tonight's episode.
Oh, Lucian, you have some splaining to do.
Thank you everybody for joining us tonight for Girls Night. If you like what we're doing and you would like to support us, please consider becoming a patron. If you'd like to support us in any other way, you could get some of our merch at thenerdasylum.com/shop.
Store.
Or you do this every
I
time.
do.
Well, normally she has it.
I do.
It's okay. It's been a day.
Yeah.
It's been a week. And it's only
Follow
Monday.
us on all social medias. That's the Nerd Asylum on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram when they're working, and TikTok.
Right.
Also follow the show specifically at NA by night on
yeah.
Instagram, and then NA_by_night on Twitter. Remember that you can always help or hinder the players by donating to our Extra Life campaign. You can also join the Discord where we're always talking about theories for all of our shows.
Get on the Discord and just straight up tag Joe and ask him what the fuck.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
everyone ask him about his sex dungeon.
At Joe.
No context.
What the fuck?
At Joe, why do you have a sex dungeon?
I mean, he's been in the chat, so he knows what's going down.
Ah,
fine.
you bitch.
Um, So yeah, thanks everybody again for joining us. Wednesday is Neverwinter. Thursday is
Yeah.
Thrilling Thursdays.
Yeah.
The podcasts come out this week.
Podcasts
Mhm.
on Wednesday and Saturdays and Friday, maybe.
It is Xanathar and then Eridan,
Yeah.
and actually, I don't know if Eridan actually is going to be this week.
I don't know.
Only because of a scheduling issue, and then Sunday is then at 7:00. Join us for the second episode of
The new show,
the new show with me.
Flame Shadows, Shadow Flames,
Flames Shadow.
Flames Shadow. Look, I got two words and mushed them together and got close.
Flame Shadow, guys. Join me
Well,
at 7:00. I'll see you guys.
all right, everybody, have a good night, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Eat the stream!
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.